Happy Friday, YouTube. Welcome to the late edition of Coffee Talk. I'm going to pull 3 cards. And we're just going to see what we get. There's 2. And there's 3. Yep. The Fool, the High Priestess, and the Wheel. To me, this picture almost has a timid look. But I don't believe that it's timid. I believe that it is taking a leap of faith, but doing it in a steady, thoughtful way. A lot of thought has been put into this choice. The High Priestess, she who knows. You know, she's listening. She's paying attention. She always has a clue. She knows what's going on. I think this is 2 people. I believe they're looking at each other. I believe they're working together. I believe that when they're apart, they're still together. The Wheel. Divine timing clock, as I say. You know, things are changing. Even when we think that things are stagnant and nothing is happening, things are happening. You know, the world doesn't quit going. And it doesn't matter what's going on in the world. Things are moving. The Star. Separating the good from the bad. Putting effort into what matters. And getting everything out of the situation that you need and that you want in your life. If only we would all do this. And I could just as easily speak to myself. It's taken me a long time to get to where I am. I've had a rough week. I'm sorry I missed you guys yesterday. My house goes on the market today, so it's been a fun couple of days trying to rush around at the last minute and get things done. It's kind of crazy, but a lot of upgrades, and it looks really nice, and I'm really hopeful that somebody will come in and appreciate what it really brings. It's a beautiful place. So, and it was a big deal to me because it was the first thing that I really bought by myself, first big thing after I got divorced. You know, if you're in the middle of something and maybe you are unsure of yourself and you don't know what's going to do and you've given it up to the universe, you're good. It's going to work out. You know, I'm not one of those people, you know, if I get a negative message, I will tell you. This is not just some fluff to make everybody else or myself feel better this morning. This is the truth. I believe in the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, just like the Ace of Swords. Yeah. Manifesting. Manifesting through music. To me, the magician is also the musician, because the Aries in my life is a musician. Hello, Aries. You know, I'm getting chills. I think sometimes we think we're not doing this, that we're not making things happen, but we are. So, ride those waves, those up and down. You know, I get the thing about being melancholy, being blue, being over emotional. You know, I get on the crazy train, the crazy roller coaster of emotions, and the Pisces full moon sure doesn't help. It's a real thing. You know, people can believe it or not, but it's true. So just keep going. You know, as hard as it may be, put one foot in front of the other and continue doing what you're doing, because you've put the work in and you're going to get the good out. Hope everyone has an awesome day.